MacVoices at CES 2026. From CES in Las Vegas, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. We tracked down Rode at CES for the first time in a long time, and I'm delighted they're here because I've used Rode products, I have Rode products, I love Rode products, and I'm anxious for Alex to tell me what's new and what's coming from Rode. Alex, it's good to see you.
It's a pleasure to see you and meet you here at CES. We're really excited about this year and what we have coming down the pipe. We have an interesting situation where we are not announcing this product, but I have it and it's a prototype. So I'd love to tell you what I know about it. We're hoping it'll hit the shelves this summer, so we're moving quick, but it's a really interesting device called the RØDECaster Video Core, and this is a 4-camera video switcher device. You can plug in 4 cameras, and using the interface of our software, you can switch between video inputs or create custom scenes. But the really interesting part of this is it allows people to tap into our existing products that have been out for years and years. This is the RØDECaster Pro 2. It has been an audio mixer in the audio podcast and music recording space for years. When these are plugged in together, they now talk to each other, and this becomes a video switcher and audio mixer. So these buttons now become our switching method, and I can fully customize every aspect of a broadcast, a live stream, or recording. It has built-in green screen and blue screen. So she is actually, that is the raw video file that's input here. And I can bring in a new background in real time. But I think my favorite feature of this is the fact that it is NDI capable. So that means that if this is plugged into your local network at your home or your office, if your iPhone is also on the same Wi-Fi network, you can transmit video wirelessly to this from the front and back camera simultaneously. So in theory, if this is plugged into your office and you're in the living room with 2 iPhones, you can have a 4-camera podcast using only wireless iPhones. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. And the being able to use both cameras is really intriguing. It's going to create a few limitations, but it also creates so many possibilities because now I can have 2 extra people without having to have 2 extra cameras.
Absolutely. I think the biggest barrier for so many creators is camera technology. Where do you start? What do you pay for? How do you break the bank? This saves people some dollars with the gear they already have. Really, we want this to be an entry point into multi-camera production. It also has auto switching, which means that if you are talking, it'll cut to your camera angle. If I start talking, it'll cut to me. If we start fighting and duking it out, it'll cut to a wide shot so we can see the action.
Wow.
It'll run your podcast on its own. Basically, 90% of your post-production is done in real time.
That's really amazing.
Yeah. So this is, we're trying to find an easy access for creators who don't have to break the bank. They don't have to learn a ton of crazy technology. And also it's super portable. So we hope this will be a great solution for content creators moving forward.
I know this is a prototype. I know we talked about that, but do we have any idea of what the price point might be or a range, or should we just leave it there?
We'll be making an announcement this spring on pricing and release date. But for a point of reference, I can tell you this. We came out with a device in December called the RCVS. It's essentially the same device, but it's a standalone console with all the buttons and LED screen built into it. That device is $499. This, we want to be cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll leave it. But it's an interesting choice. And I kind of like the idea of taking it over to software because this looks a lot like the RØDECaster in a lot of ways, just in software.
Yeah, and so you can, we have both our digital audio mixer, which is standalone. It still has all the built-in preamps and vocal processing. Every person who has headphones can have their own mix. You can have custom outputs. It's very powerful. All the same bells and whistles of our audio mixer is built in. But also a really user-friendly, and this is a touchscreen monitor, so, this would also be done with a mouse. But really user intuitive controls that you can customize everything without having to be a master graphic artist or designer of any kind. Yeah,
That's very cool. That's very cool. You also have, I think, some mics that are hiding behind you, or at least one that's hiding behind you.
I do indeed. Yeah,
It's worth talking about.
So we have definitely gone into the color space. Content creators are, remodeling their rooms and doing lighting and painting their walls. So we figured their electronics should match. So we have gone down the route of bringing a ton of color into our products across our wireless mics and our podcasting equipment. So these are our wireless micro. It's a clip-on mic that's meant for smartphones. Run and gun. There's no buttons, no dials, no settings. It's just reliable professional audio in a small package for $100. These come in red, orange, blue, white, and black with matching interview handles. So the mic just slides in there, and then you can take it out on the street and get greater use out of your equipment. And then, same thing with our more advanced mics. This is the Go Gen 3. It has more professional features like 32-bit float, 40 hours of recording time on board. It comes in 14 colors. So let's get custom. Yeah, you can a lot of earth tones beyond just the primary colors, which have been incredibly popular with content creators. Moss, sage, green, lilac, terracotta. So yeah, it's been really interesting to see the development of content creators who are personalizing every aspect of their content.
That's great.
Yeah.
You were talking about breaking the bank earlier. I've never had any trouble breaking the bank. That's the problem.
Not at all.
Especially with the Rode gear, because I want all of it. That's the big challenge.
He who leaves this mortal coil with the most gear wins is my take on life. No, it's fun gear to play with. I'm a studio musician myself, and I know nothing about video. This device has been so fun to play with. Just mashing buttons and seeing what I could do to make things look pretty makes me feel like a professional. But yeah, hey, we welcome the competition in seeing how much gear you can leave with.
I'll send you my list.
Great, please do. It would be a pleasure.
On the mics and the earphones, or excuse me, the mics and the mics. What kind of availability and what kind of pricing?
Yeah, these are available on RØDE.com. Obviously, our entire product catalog is there. But any major e-com or brick and mortar retailer, I don't want to show favoritism to anyone, but yeah, we're as far and wide as you could find, from big box stores to your massive e-com retailers to specialty photo and video stores. Yeah.
And what kind of pricing for these?
These are $99.
Okay.
Some dealers do have discounts throughout the year. So this set is $99. We have a version for cameras as well. So it has a custom receiver that goes on the camera mount, and you can monitor your audio levels. Same small form factor, that's $150. And then the Go Gen 3, this is the one with the more professional level features and 14 colors. It's $199 for the set.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Great set of packages. So one more time, the website?
RØDE.com.
Alex, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's
Good
an
to see
absolute
you.
pleasure. Have a great show.
You too. Thank you.
Safe travels.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Folks, more from CES in Las Vegas. This is MacVoices.
Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you MacVoices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.